What's going on, you guys? Today I'm going to be going over the difference between a buyer's market and a seller's market. And since we are in a seller's market right now, I will be going over some strategies for both buyers and sellers on how you can actually win in this market. So make sure you stick around for that. If we haven't met already, hi, my name is Tom Marino and I am actually a Chicagoland realtor. And on this channel, I love to talk about all things real estate. So if you are interested in those types of videos, please be sure to like this video and subscribe to my YouTube channel if you want to learn more about real estate. So starting off, we're actually going to go over what a seller's market is, since currently in most parts of the US, we are actually experiencing a seller's market due to the housing shortage. And basically what a seller's market is when people who go to sell have more negotiating power than prospective buyers. And what happens is usually what we see is due to that, the median prices of homes start to rise, and that's currently why we're seeing housing prices currently at an all-time high. So being a home buyer in a seller's market can be very exciting, but it can also cause a lot of anxiety if you're not properly prepared. So when you are getting into the process of buying a home, you need to get a few things straight, like what are you exactly looking for, how much you can afford, so that when you see that deal come along and that opportunity, you need to be able to take action when it comes along. All right, now taking a look at the other side, a buyer's market, right? So kind of the opposite. So now there are more homes listed on the market than there are potential buyers. And this gives the buyers more negotiating power when it comes to buying a home. And potential causes of a buyer's market can be, economic downturn, crime rates, or maybe a large employer leaves that area. So now, as promised, I'm going to go over some tips for both buyers and sellers that you can use in a seller's market. And if you are in the market to buy or sell a home, feel free to contact me anytime. My contact information should be down below. Now let's get into this. First tip for home buyers, and I tell this to everyone I talk to, this is like one of the first steps, right? Get pre-approved. Please, if you're a home buyer, please look into this. I'm sure if whatever realtor you're working with, whether you have a lender or they know a lender that can work with you, make sure you get pre-approved when you are looking to buy a home. One of the main reasons for this is when you're in a multiple offer scenario and you're fighting to buy a house, being pre-approved and showing that you actually have the funds in order to purchase that property puts you ahead of the game, right? It shows that you are a serious buyer, and getting a pre-approval from a mortgage lender, okay, can help you accomplish that and just ultimately make you stand out as a strong buyer. All right, moving on to tip number 2 is act quickly, right? In a seller's market, homes don't usually stay on the market for very long, okay, especially if they're priced right, which we'll go over that in the seller tip portion. But there are some instances where a home is only on the market for that day it's listed, okay? Even if it takes, it could take a couple hours, you never know. In the seller's market, you need to stay on top of new listings and make decisions fast. All right, for the final tip, we have prepare for a bidding war, right? So please don't assume that you're the only buyer bidding on the home that you're interested in, because you're most likely not in a seller's market, right? So from the beginning, you need to decide on a firm price limit that you think the home is worth and what you can afford. All right, now moving on to seller's tips, we have listing your home at market value. So you might want to, since you're a seller and it's a seller's market, you might want to list your home a little below the market value to indicate a bidding war. Or you might want to list your home higher than the market value because you simply know that the market's hot and you think buyers will pay for it. However, listing your home at market value may be your best bet. And why that is because buyers can still be turned off by an overpriced house. And mortgage applications can get denied if the appraisal cannot support the offer price. So moving on to the second tip for sellers is to know how to choose the best offer. What that offer is going to look like is probably going to be the one with the strongest finances. So you're either going to have a all cash buyer who has proof of funds, or it's going to be someone with documented finances, even if it's not the highest offer price. Alright, and my last step for sellers is to have your next place set up. Now, it's common in a seller's market for your home to, like I said, to sell within, if it's hours or even days. So I get asked at least by a lot of sellers, I'm interested in selling my house, but where the heck am I gonna go? And fair question, right? So you have a few options. You can either be a contingent buyer on a house that you are interested in, or what I see a lot of people doing now is moving into rentals for a few months, which gives them time, to wind down and actually look for a place that they are very interested in. But yeah, and also I see people do, they'll go live with their family members for a few months. If you're interested in that, no. Anyways, guys, that's gonna wrap it up for me today. If you did enjoy or you learned anything, please be sure to like the video down below, leave a comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you or anyone you know who lives in the Chicagoland area is interested in getting into real estate, please contact me. My information will be found down below. And yeah, anyways, with that being said, that's all I got today. I'll see you next time.